we make things. We use our hands, minds, and machines to build, to fix, to improve. We're known as do-it-yourselfers, home improvement fans, fix-it fanatics, inventors. At our core, though, we're all makers. So let's jump in and make something. Hi, I'm Ron Hazelton. Welcome to the show. You know, epoxy coatings can turn an ugly garage floor into something that looks like it belongs in a new car showroom. This material is easy to use and delivers handsome results provided you follow a few simple steps. Need more closet space? Well, it's quite possible that you can pack a good deal more into your existing closet with the right kind of storage and organization system. Here's one you'll want to check out. If you need to draw a circle of any size, you can easily do it by making your own compass. This simple design can create accurate circles from a few inches to several feet in diameter. You could say that the most unattractive part of most garages is the floor. Often discolored and stained and frequently blemished with oil spots, it's hard to overlook. But today, we're going to change all that with a remarkable garage floor finish. To begin, I'll sweep away loose debris and use a blower to remove dust and smaller particles. Now, with most jobs that require painting or coating, preparation is the key to getting a really good result. So there are a couple of things that we're going to want to check for before we start. It appears that sometime in the past, this floor had a sealer applied. To make sure the sealer is still well bonded, I'll cut an X with a razor blade and press a piece of duct tape over the cut mark. As I peel off the tape, I'll check to make sure the sealer is not coming off with it. The second test is for excess moisture. Tape a piece of plastic sheeting or a plastic garbage bag over an area about 2 feet square and leave it in place overnight. If the concrete is darkened or there are moisture droplets on the underside of the plastic, then the floor is too damp to coat. Now, you'll also want to make sure that the floor is sound, that is, free from cracking or chipping concrete, and that there's no excessive concrete dust. You can expect to find some small amount of dust like this, but we're going to clean this off thoroughly before we begin. Also, check the floor for grease and oil spots. If there are any, first wet them with a garden hose, then apply a degreaser directly to the spots. Scrub with a long-handled stiff bristle brush, then pick up any remaining liquid using paper towels or absorbent rags. Give the entire floor a thorough rinsing and squeegee or sweep out any standing water. The system I'm using today is called Epoxy Shield from Rust-Oleum. The kit contains an etching compound. Pour the powdered compound into a plastic watering can, add 2 gallons of water, and stir thoroughly. The etching compound will properly prepare the floor for the epoxy coating, ensuring a permanent bond. Pre-wet the entire floor and apply the etching compound in 10 by 10 foot sections. Rinse each section before moving on to the next. Once all sections are completed, rinse the entire floor and remove any excess water with a squeegee. Well, the floor is thoroughly clean now, but one final test that's a good idea is to take your hand, move it over the surface like this, and it should come up dust-free. The Epoxy Shield coating comes in 2 parts, an activator, Part A, and a base, Part B. Pour Part A into Part B and mix until the color is uniform. I'm also going to use an anti-skid additive, which is poured into the blended base and activator and stirred thoroughly. I'll be applying most of the coating with a roller, but I begin by using a brush to trim the edges of the floor, laying down a strip about 4 inches wide. The roller I'm using has half-inch nap. It's important to work the coating well into the roller using the ribbed portion of the pan. I want to apply the epoxy using straight, even, overlapping strokes. I'll be working in 4 by 4 foot sections. Once the material has been applied to the first section, I pause and scatter decorative paint chips, included in the kit, over the freshly applied coating. Then I move on to an adjacent section. To prevent lap marks and variations in gloss, it's important to keep a wet edge. That means laying down each section while the previous section is still wet. Working in small sections also allows me to easily reach the newly applied finish in order to scatter the decorative paint chips evenly. Once I get rolling, the process goes quite quickly. I'm able to complete the entire 2-car garage in less than an hour. Once cured, this waterproof sealer is impressively durable, resistant to motor oil, gasoline, antifreeze, and salt. It won't peel, will not be picked up by hot tires, and stands up to heavy foot traffic. On top of all that, it gives any garage the look of a new car showroom.
Hi Ron, my name's Karen and I'm really hoping you could help us. We've got a disastrous closet. We have drawers and a bureau in here for clothes, but it's just not working. I can't reach up here to put the folded clothes and sweaters up, and there's no organization and shoe boxes and just stuff all over the floor. Do you think you can give us a house call? We'd love to have you over.
Well, I'm going to see if I can give Karen a hand. Hey guys.
Hi Ron.
How you doing?
Thanks so much
Karen?
for coming.
Hi, how are you?
So you got a closet catastrophe, huh?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Let's go.
Up.
Ron, we're so happy you could come.
Oh my goodness!
Really bad.
This is a perfect closet for a makeover.
Good.
For a
Good.
makeover.
Wow. Yeah, look at
We
this.
hope so.
Shelf is sagging, unused space up here.
Broken door.
Broken door.
Broken door. Wow. Okay. Now you guys have been online, right? You got some ideas?
Yes.
Yep. And drawers maybe.
And,
I'd suggested Karen and Fadi use the internet to get some closet organization ideas. They landed on Closet Maid's website, and after a little exploration, came across some designs they felt would solve their problems.
That worked out pretty well. You got some
Yeah.
pretty good thoughts about what you want?
Yes.
The system components they're considering include cabinets with doors, drawer units, open cubbies, and wire racks and shelves. This arrangement will accommodate sweaters and other folded garments, socks, underwear, and lingerie, plenty of shoes, shorter hanging garments like skirts and sport coats, longer hang-ups such as evening dresses, and provide ample shelf space for other foldables and boxes.
All right, so what I suggest we do is hop in my van.
Okay.
Let's go down to the Home Improvement Center
Okay.
and get you some stuff.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
Sounds
Let's
good.
do it.
Let's do it.
See it?
Yeah, this is it. This is what I saw. That I like the cubbies and the drawers, and that would be perfect for us.
Now this is the solid product here, right?
We need 2 of each kind, so one for his side and one for my side.
Okay, so there's one of you. Well, that was painless, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let me just pull this out here, guys. I'll get the shelving. Okay, ready for a little assembly?
Yeah,
Great.
sure.
Our storage system has 6 cabinets, 2 with drawers, 2 with doors, and 2 with cubbies. Right now, we're going to assemble the cases.
Very good. Directions. Who needs them, right?
No.
Okay.
Cabinet assembly is basically the same for all 6 units. The parts are held together with screws driven into pre-drilled holes. One indispensable tool for this job is a cordless drill fitted with a driver bit. That, and of course, a good bit of couple teamwork.
So it's starting to look like a cabinet. Huh? These are the doors.
This unit has doors which pivot on plastic pins. Other cabinets will be fitted with drawers or dividers. Last step, the back.
I would say it's better to strike a nail than each other.
That's true.
Wow.
That was a lot of stuff in there.
Avalanche of clothes over there, right? It's amazing all those were fitting in there.
Oh
I
my
know.
God. I can't believe.
You ready for step 2?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
With the clothes cleared out, we waste no time in taking down the old wire shelving and removing the anchors from the wall. Finally, Fadi and I dismount the doors, and demolition is complete. Before we can begin installing the new closet system, we'll need to do a little refurbishing work on the walls. First, by filling the holes left by the anchors, then rolling on a fresh coat of paint. With the basics taken care of, we're now ready to put up the new system. It all starts with this hang rail that screws directly into a horizontal 2x4 at the top of the wall called the top plate. We'll run the hang rail the entire length of the closet.
Well, we're making some progress. You know, what I love about this system we're about to put in is its flexibility, its adjustability, if you will. You can move shelves up or down, you can move things left or right. Now, we put in that hang rail up there first, and you know, that's what's going to really take all the weight. From that, we're going to hang these standards. They just hook in to the rail like that, and they can be placed anywhere along the rail. And then everything else in this system right here attaches to these standards, into these slots right here. So if your needs change later on, more kids, less kids, as they move out, whatever, you can reconfigure this closet to meet your needs.
That's great.
That's great.
Remember now, the hang rail at the top carries the weight of this entire system. However, to keep the standards from swinging side to side, we'll drill a hole, tap in a wall anchor, and install a single screw near the middle.
There you go. Standard number 2.
Standard number 2.
The cabinets assembled earlier all have clips attached to the rear that hook directly into the slots on the standards.
Okay, one wire shelf at 60.
Okay, you got it. And this is 60.
Okay, let's cut.
With the cabinets up, we move right on to the shelving. After measuring, we trim each one to length using a pair of bolt cutters, then slip caps over the ends. Each shelf is supported by several of these brackets, which hook into the shelf standards. The shelves sit on top and snap securely into place. These brackets fasten onto the shelves, and the hanging rods, in turn, clip into them. And these hook into the standards to hold the shoe rack, which is simply a shelf installed upside down at an angle.
Oh, wow. Alex, look at the closet.
Hey, we are
That
almost
looks
done.
wonderful.
Alex,
I
we're just
love,
putting in your shoe rack here.
I love
What
all
do
the
you think?
space for the hangers.
Wow. You happy with this?
Oh, it's beautiful. This is exactly what we wanted.
Oh,
Well,
new
Alex is
toy.
demonstrating the drawers. They work, right, Alex? Want to try this one over here?
Try the other one.
See, this can be your drawer. There you go.
That's for
Give
the
it a
shoes,
shot.
I guess. Oh, that's wonderful.
Nice, huh? Yeah, shoes up here, or maybe
Yeah.
scarves, and then, you know, clothes storage up here. And then all the way across the top now, you've got shelving for that space that was unusable before.
Perfect.
You know, and the great thing about this is you guys can reconfigure this whenever you want to, because it's all hanging on those standards. You can add to it, replace bars with cabinets, or vice versa.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I never knew it could look like this.
Which part is yours? Which part is mine?
Yeah.
That side's
You
mine.
mean that size?
Okay, this right here is yours.
If you get half of this closet, I got to tell you, you're going to be in the minority of guys. I once figured guys get about 15 to 20% of the total closet space. That's it.
Yeah,
You know?
I think so. I mean, my shoes could take up the whole closet.
If I get
probably.
15, it's fine for me.
So, shall we put the clothes back?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. All right, you guys, I'm going to hit the road. Tools are all packed up. I leave you with one very important thought. An organized closet begets an organized mind.
I like that.
Yeah? So you're ready to go
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and our minds are organized now too.
Yes. So as your mind is organized, are your clothes. Okay. I think we've got the philosophy of this pretty well covered, right?
Yeah.
All you got to do is put your doors back up. You going to put new doors on?
Doors? What doors?
We may just sit and enjoy the closet the way it is now.
Come on,
Yeah,
really?
it's so nice and organized.
beautiful.
We don't want to get back into our old ways.
Boy, what a compliment. Okay, well, I'll leave that up to you guys. All right?
Yeah.
I'm going to head out.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thanks for everything.
Give me a hug there, big
Thanks
guy.
for
Come on. All right.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy. Now, if I'm drawing a small circle, say up to a foot in diameter, the compass, well, that's the tool to use. But if I want a bigger circle, or I don't have a compass, I just simply make one. First, I drill a small hole in the end of a strip of wood. Next, I drive a finish nail into the center of the stock out of which I want to cut the circle. Clip off the head and insert the nail into the hole in the wood. Then, using a tape measure, I make a mark equal to the radius of the circle I want to draw. And drill a second hole at that location. To draw a circle, I insert the nail in the first hole, pass the tip of a pencil through the second hole, and around I go. Now with this technique I can make a circle of any size. Say I wanted one 8 feet in diameter. All I would need is a longer piece of wood.
To view today's projects again and countless more, go to HouseCallsDIY.com. Step-by-step home improvement tips when you need them.
I'm Brian Kelsey. Welcome to House Calls.
Join us as we tackle some great home projects, as well as look back at favorites from Ron Hazelton on House Calls.